This is going to be a reconstruction of Timofei's 23.39 second solve that he got about 6 months ago. And during that time when he got this single, it was continental record, and this was also a part of his world record average. His splits for this solve, star plus F2L at sub 10 seconds, it was like a high 9. S2L was done at around 11 seconds, and his last layer was sub 3, so his last layer was like a high 2. Pretty crazy splits, and the even more crazy part about this solve is how many moves it has. He just turns so fast so he can get away with it. Alright, so for this star, we have yellow here, red, blue, attached to its correct side, purple, and green. And so what Timofei planned was these first 3 star pieces, and then he's going to look ahead to the blue and red pair here. So he starts the timer like this and inserts yellow, does an F move to align it, and then here he already does a mess up here, so he does R prime and then fixes it, inserts blue and red. Now he's going to rotate and do that to bring blue and red together, and then he'll move that over there, separate them, and then I guess he thought he did a U prime there and does a U prime, and he's like about to rotate and then he fixes it, so he's just moving really fast, I guess. So then he rotates, does this, so he goes down and up right here, and then moves purple up here, rotates again, and finishes his star. So he inserts green and then inserts purple. His next pair is going to be green and red, so moves the corner over, rotates U2, and solves these 2 pieces like this, and then inserts these with F moves. And then the next pair he's going to do is blue and yellow. I don't know why he didn't do purple and yellow here, because we can clearly see both pieces here, but he must have just seen this while he was rotating earlier. So he's going to do some wide moves here, pairing up, another wide move, then F, and then he needs to insert here, so he does U prime, U prime, another U, rotate, insert, then rotates here, pairs these up, U prime, U prime, U2, then U prime, moves it here, moves out the way, U2 to insert, and now here he's doing his last pair, so purple and yellow. He pairs these up like this, and then moves it out of the way like this, or like just moves over here, and then does a hedge to insert. So kind of interesting there. So F2L is done. He did that in sub 10 seconds. So he does Westland here. He's going to start off with the yellow side. So after he inserts this orange and yellow star piece, he then does a U prime to pair up these 2 pieces here. And then he's going to insert this here by moving it up, then doing an R, U2, R prime. Then rotates up, does a U move, then rotates over here, and now he can probably clearly see his next pieces he needs to do, because this just needs to be flipped, and then this light green and blue pair is going to be his next pieces here. So he solves these like this, and then does a R2 to move these, move that edge out of the way, and then inserts it just like that. Okay, and then now he's going to rotate and do this pair here. So breaks them apart, rotates U, U, inserts in the back. Alright, so now He's going to rotate like this and basically solve the edge the same way with F moves. So just like that to solve this. And now his next pair is going to be these two pieces. He moves the edge like this, moves it over for a 3-move insert with F moves. And then he does a U prime. I'm not quite sure why, probably to move his next piece, blue and orange, right here. So he rotates up and he does a sledge here, and then he does R prime, and then back up again, and then F, 3-move insert. He does F prime, and sledges this edge piece down here. And then he does this pair here. Then he's going to rotate down and do these two here. So U2, pairs them up, and then inserts like this. And then does a U move. Then he inserts this star piece right here. Rotates, has a free pair right here, which is pretty nice. U prime, R2, and then is going to do these two pieces here. Rotates, sludges, rotates again, then just does this pair. So pretty simple. Then he slightly pauses here to recognize the OLL, and this is a pretty easy OLL. F double sexy. And U prime aligns, sees that it's a U perm, and then he does this AUG, which I will do it slow because I don't do this AUG. And he is done. He did this solve in 23.39 seconds. And the total move count was about 193 moves with the slight mess ups that he did. So that equals to 8.25 TPS, which is pretty insane. 193 moves, almost 200 moves is very high for a time like this. So pretty incredible. Not very complex solutions, but obviously they're not terrible because he's able to get times like these. He does a lot of F moves, and it's surprising like how fast he's able to turn. But yeah, hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next one.